to go into, you press the share button and go to the bottom of the menu. It's really simple from there. I mean, it's really intuitive menuing. So if you don't want to be shared, it's also the same thing. Just, you know, just as a courtesy to you guys, if you don't want to be featured or anything, you don't want your voice online because you're in witness protection or some shit.
You know, guys, they're gonna figure out where I've been. They got me.
I'm gonna be sleeping with the fishes.
Alright, I'm creating a game session.
Yeah, this. Let me get.
Alright, I just need to change my settings so that... sound and devices, chat audio. So yeah, I got a totally sweet guitar that's worth $200 or $300 for $60 today. It was pretty sweet.
Nice.
Oh man, nice.
It's really not anything special. It's like some Walmart guitar. It's actually not. It's really nice. It's blue and it's got stars on the frets and like a bird on the fretboard.
Oh, weird. Oh,
I can't read the logo on it. It's really hard to read the logo.
Either way, sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I haven't had a guitar to play for a while. Oh, cursed guitars are the best guitars. You still get famous. You just die tragically.
Or you die tragically and then your songs get famous after you die.
Or you're famous already and then you become famous after you die.
I got a free trooper crate. How'd that happen?
Yeah, I got one too earlier.
It was there was a timed challenge to get 25,000 battle points, and you got a free hero crate when you did it.
Oh, cool. So that's neat.
Yeah, that was kind of nice. That combined with that, like, hey, thanks for we sorry we messed up. Here's 4,000 credits crate, guys, was decent.
Now they only need to give us like another like 50,000 and it'll be straight.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what I think? If EA really cared about making people happy when they fucked up, instead of giving us a crate and some credits, they would have just given us like 200 crafting parts. I would have been happy with that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure. Way better than just like, flip some coins and, you know, roll some dice and see what you get.
Right? I'm just buying crafting parts and hoping that I get my duplicates are worth some extra cash.
Right, exactly. Sometimes I buy hero crates just so I can get crafting parts faster.
Oh, that's what it's all about. Never buy a trooper crate.
Oh god, I've never bought one. I don't even know. How could you spend 4,000 credits on a crate? You don't even know
anything better.
Exactly. It's like it's only one card is guaranteed, and that's probably going to be a duplicate.
What really makes me angry is that they bothered with a distinction and you still get like trooper cards in a Starfighter crate. That's ridiculous to me, anyway.
Yeah, it's like you might as well just... If they're going to make it so much more expensive, you should only be able to get them out of there. But instead you can get them from anywhere. And once you know what you're doing, you just end up upgrading 3 cards, 5 cards, maybe for each class, and just sticking with it. So what's the point?
Right. You should be allowed to choose what you want and buy it. I wouldn't even care if it costs a little bit more. Just to like make sure you bought what you wanted.
Yeah, I just want to buy crafting parts.
So, did any of you guys watch the Falcon Heavy launch?
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
So yeah, one of the things I was interested in doing on this channel is actually talking about science news, stuff like that, and I just wanted to bring that up because that is a pretty huge milestone, having the side rockets actually landed themselves perfectly, and that
yeah, it was like a ballet.
That makes that just changes the economics of space travel so much that it's going to create another space boom. Like, I'm talking about if we're going to go to Mars, we're finding ways to do it now because of that, and it's nuts. And I don't know if you've watched the live stream, the Tesla that they put up in space.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, you guys,
it's gonna hit Mars, hopefully.
Man, are we in a glitched lobby or what?
It just says we're searching for 3 players. It's...
Yeah,
oh wow, there's nobody on the other
team at all.
There's actually 2 people not in our party that are in our team. That's kind of silly.
Yeah.
You want to just back
put them on the other
and
side
try
first. Whatever's clever.
Yeah, let's back out and try again.
Yep.
It might be easier if one of you guys do it because you're you have a larger population in your servers, most likely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll start the search when this loading screen finally ends.
Oh, fucking players needed 7? They must
Yeah,
have
we
seen
quit
us
on
coming.
that.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
you
that's
tweeted
online.
all about it. Everybody's staying off.
I was a little bit behind on that one.
They're like, this is the 181st match. Ha 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 ha! No, never mind. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm backing up. I read about that online.
I think I watched that one.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, man. I was going to say, yeah, Ninjurai, dude, if you want to try and link to my page on Facebook, and I'll do some promotion on for you on there. I like your page and all that.
That'd be cool. The group's really easy to join. I don't even think I have it set to where I have to like accept anybody. I think I just made it so you can automatically join the group online, and from there it's really easy to get everything. You can see all the videos so far that we've posted. My friend Donnie, his gamer tag is mozzarella something or other. He does live streams of PlayStation VR games and Overwatch, competitive online games and retro games. I do a lot of single-player story games. I started playing through the Phantom Pain again recently, just so I could have the storyline from beginning to end stream on the channel. And that's pretty badass. The first mission in Metal Gear Solid 5 is easily the most cinematic and breathtaking intro sequence to a game ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, throw it down.
Dude, I feel like it happened again. Didn't it look like this, like maybe there was that weird like switch from screen to screen there, from like wherever it was to Endor? I thought I saw it. I think we just got glitched again. Yeah, but there's nobody in this lobby.
Well, while we're in the lobby waiting, are you guys familiar with the game 20 Questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so the basic rules of 20 questions, right, is somebody basically gives one clue sentence to what the answer to, their answer is, and then each person, one at a time, asks a yes or no question, and you have 20 questions to guess what the person is thinking of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or I'm thinking of a historical figure, like I'm thinking of an animal or something like that.
Yeah. You're like, oh, can I eat it? Yeah. Can it eat me?
I'm just in
It's a
Hounds of
shark.
Hell gaming on Facebook at the minute, and like,
That's how you do it. Can I eat it? Sometimes. Can it eat me? Sometimes. It's a shark.
that's a
how you
great
know.
way.
Dude, I think we gotta back out of this lobby.
Yeah, I think you're right.
What we need to do is
I've
find a
got a
forum
bad
online
feeling
somewhere
about
and talk
this.
shit so people will come in here and fight us.
Yeah.
All right, I backed
Yeah,
out
I
of that.
think it just kind of. I think that glitch just happened again. I kind of thought it looked like when I was logging in, like the screen
I've quit
flashed
out.
from one map to the other. Yeah, I quit out too.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Somebody from a highly populated area should back out and then invite everybody else to a new lobby in Battlefront.
I mean, it should work for me. I'm in Kalamazoo. I'm right in between Chicago and Detroit.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, that's a good
But
one
I think
to
it
do.
just glitched.
We'll let you do that one. I'm shit with this technology. I'm sort of trying to multitask right now as well, you know.
Yeah, you trying to talk to your girl?
Oh, just want to let you guys know we actually have 3 viewers right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, what up, viewers? I'm sure they can hear you if you have your share settings on.
I've got
They,
my
they
share settings
haven't,
on.
they
Hi,
haven't
viewers.
written
I
anything
do
in the
indeed.
chat yet. Sound off, viewers.
I
Say what
started
up.
a new start. What up, Maddie, Michigan?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I?
You know you only get one chance to make a first impression.
Yeah, I
You're gonna have
guess
to
I
talk
screwed
with a
that up
different
bad.
voice the whole time.
All right.
Oh, I
Did
wasted
you
my
guys
real
go
voice on the
Australian?
first
Oh,
one.
never mind.
I have to
That's
talk
the
in this
worst fucking
accent.
English impression I've ever
Yeah,
had in my
don't
life.
pick it. Don't pick an English accent. Rob hates it. Don't do it. Pick a different. Go with
Okay,
Mississippi.
yeah, I was like,
I'd
it'd be
recommend going with
terrible
Mississippi.
anyways.
All right.
Yeah, I'd go with the southern.
Oh God,
Oh, what up?
Like out, man.
it's like Crocky. It's
Let's
like
get on this
Austria.
shit, man, I tell you. Getting bounced
It's
around
like a
in
Dumb and
school.
Dumber. He's like, where are you from? That's a lovely accent. He's like, Austria. He's like, well, mate. He's like, put another shrimp on the bar, mate. Complete idiot. Complete
Oh, here we go.
idiot.
Here's a real game. We're in a real game, guys.
Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck me, we
And we
are.
still have all of our viewers. That's crazy.
Oh man,
You know,
my
they
heads-up
sat there
display
and
is
waited.
still off from the last time I was playing.
Healthy
good,
banter.
boys.
That's what gets them going.
We'll play without a heads-up display until I die, I guess. You?
Young Matty just overtook me.
Thank you.
Yeah, Tail Gunner, do your thing. Oh, I got shot by a bot.
Come on, you fucker. How do you?
Man, I wish that cruiser was still up here. There's no cover in between these right now. What kind of garbage team did we join, you guys?
One that needs our help.
They desperately need our help.
Yes, they do.
The tides are
We
about
shall
to
get
turn,
it.
I have a feeling. No,
We're
it's
not the
100
heroes
baby
they
Christmas
need.
here.
Wait, no, we're not the heroes they deserve. We're the heroes they need.
We're the ones they need.
Right
That's
now.
certainly right. They certainly don't deserve it.
With great power comes great responsibility,
Maybe the Appleseed deserves
or
it.
something.
Now, have you guys watched Rick and Morty ever?
I watched Rick and Morty,
Hey, so I
all
love
of it,
that part.
over and over again.
When they got that, I'm getting this guy after tail. When they when with King Jellybean, it's like they will get more out of the king that he was, and or king they thought of him, and then the king he was.
Ooh, Death
Doing
Skull
really well
got
so
me.
far, boys. I've got to admit,
Nice.
I'm doing so good. I've just crashed straight into a Venator.
Ah.
Oh, me and Matty are up again.
Oh yeah,
I'm warming up.
I'm rolling in as good old Yoda here. Hopefully I last longer than 30 seconds. I'd like to be at least be a hero in my fantasy video game life.
Nice.
I'm trying to last a minute and a half
Do
here.
it, man.
Yes.
Just do it. Oh, would you go away?
So I was watching a documentary earlier today, and it was really interesting. Did you know that the Jedi religion is the number 6 religion in the UK?
Oh wow,
Wow.
So that's become that big now.
Yeah, it's the number 6 religion. I don't know the exact population, but I saw a short documentary about it earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy that got kicked out of the Jedi Order or whatever because he started dressing as a Jedi 24/7.
How does that work exactly? Like,
The person that was the member of the religion said it's basically Buddhism with plastic lightsabers.
Nice.
oh yeah, I like that.
I bet they buy those nice lightsabers though, like the ones they're always advertising on Facebook. Oof. Like
Okay, I'm going in with the
$300
Falcon
ones,
and I'm
bro.
defending this bomb and run.
Yeah, they're all over this objective at the minute.
I'm all over the subjective at the minute.
I was, for a second.
I'm living that life.
Then I died.
My tail gunner got a kill before I died though, so I felt vindicated.
That's good.
I'm actually thinking of switching one of my upgrades for the enhanced tail gunner upgrade, but I haven't completely decided yet. 'Cause,
Okay.
like,
That'd be
you'd
cool.
have to level the upgrade all the way up to get any effects for it, and that's, you know, like a week of playing in order to get a card from like a green
Yeah,
to
if
a
you want to
purple.
go from lock to epic. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's a few hours right there. That's for sure.
Oh, you know.
One more for our side.
Someone can play with me. Come on.
I just casually
I'll be
destroyed Kylo Ren. I showed him the dark
Nice.
side this time.
Nice.
He should have never taken that mask off. What was he thinking? The mask is way better.
Yes.
Oh, someone help me out. I'm at the back.
So, they weren't doing well when we got here, right? Because we're at 300 going into wave 3.
Well, I just took out Darth Maul.
I just
Ooh.
got taken out.
Well, I'm not gonna survive this.
Alright. We can do this, boys. We can do this.
Oh yeah, we got this on lock.
I just got this really nice
Oh,
message
it
about
finally
10
got
minutes
me.
ago from one of the admin team on Hounds of Hell saying like, yeah, we're live streaming right now. And I'm like, yeah, well, Azim, I know.
Oh, that was actually me.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I stay pretty active while I'm live streaming on the Facebook page so I can get people in.
It's pretty good.
Because unfortunately I can share straight to my page, but I can't share to Hounds of Hell immediately from the PlayStation, so I have to actually go in and share the live stream.
Man, is anybody gonna get in here and challenge us in this reactor or what?
No, dude, they're all running around up here in a swarm trying to kill everybody up here. There's like 6 dudes up here.
Yeah. To be fair, they've got 2 or 3 decent players on this team this one as well. They seem to know what they're doing.
That's true.
Wow, 65% that
If they knew what
fast.
they were doing, they'd be in that core, defending the core. They cared about winning. That's why they need to give more credits for winning.
Okay, can't over again.
Boba Fett is above our ship that's directly above the core.
Okay. Heard that. We'll keep an eye out.
I hear
We're trying to
him.
get seismic charged right now. Not while we're on live TV.
There's a couple of times where I've put it on like no HUD and I've just played not really getting a bunch of kills, but flying super crazy, like Daredevil flying.
Yeah.
And that's really fun. It's ridiculous.
Precision flying.
And if you spend like 2 hours playing without a heads-up display, and then you turn the heads-up display back on, it's like you're cheating.
Oh yeah, you just God mode.
Nice.
Like learning to play baseball without a mitt.
I've got like 15-20 second clips of me getting up behind people and doing no lock-on missiles with no heads-up display.
Woo!
Oh wow, that's good.
Yeah, they're just up here trying to get revenge. They're not even trying to defend the core.
Yeah.
Another one to the scrapyard.
Shields online. Get clear quick. The blast doors are closing. Target the control tower.
Oh, I just got taken out.
Incendus. I'm gonna play as Mr. Poe.
I'm going in as Luke Skywalker with you, sir.
That'd be the best buddy cop movie ever.
Oh, I think it'd just be a movie where one guy made a bunch of really bad jokes and one guy just didn't get it.
That would be good.
So you guys remember that scene where Luke like milked that like elephant seal looking alien thing? And
I just love the look on his face.
So I saw a picture on Facebook today, and I wanted to bring this up because it made me laugh pretty hard. And it's a picture of one of those in the Slave Leia outfit.
Nice.
Clear shot of the reactor. Get in there. Quick.
And yeah, that I don't know. That's clearly the best scene in not only Star Wars but all of cinema. It's the most the cringiest scene. It's like you go from like Luke Skywalker playing with a T-16 model, you know, like back home in the first movie, to like the 8th movie, he's like basically sucking elephant seal boobies.
Ugh.
Done.
That's what I'm talking about.
Boys.
Aw,
Yeah.
that guy beat me. Kind of bummed.
Well, we really turned the tide of that war.
That's because we're the 181st, for fuck's sake, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have it.
Wait, who are you again?
What?
181st Rogue Squadron.
We are the Rogue 181st Squadron. Officially. For now.
That was one of the best video games ever. Man, I could play
Yeah,
that for
man.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's old school.
It's like that was one of the games where you had to play like the same mission in a row 10 times so that you could unlock Boba Fett and then do other missions to
Yeah.
unlock secret characters. And
So good.
there was a Toyota pickup truck was one of the, you could unlock that, and it was a starship that was basically like an A-Wing. It's just a black Toyota pickup.
What a weird tie-in.
Well, that's
It's
just
like, we
a
need to get into
shameless
this game.
advertisement.
We need to get into this game, you guys, no matter what. All right, we'll turn you. Okay, it's gonna cost you a little bit. We'll pay whatever it takes to turn us into a spaceship. What? That's insane.
Protect our tractor beams.
Okay. Cigarette's been lit. Now let's have it.
Man, I would kill to be able to smoke a cigarette while I played this game.
Detected.
I need to get like a 20-inch monitor and just set something up outside in the gazebo. I'll call it Sub-Zero
There's
Gaming, and I'll
nothing
actually
more
put a camera on.
These guys are not too bad, to be fair. But then again, I was in the thick of it, so...
I don't know, the ones I found haven't been so good so far.
They're flying rounds in the center. I mean, that's really the best thing you can do.
Guys.
Just hope you don't get shot at.
Yeah. That's basically what I do.
Some jerk shot me. I'm coming for your coins.
Who does he think he is? Does he even know who you are?
Do you know?
How dare you?
I'm an elite, don't you know?
I have a firm belief that if you fully level up any of the classes, they're better than the hero ships.
Oh, they are absolutely.
I'll be honest, shut up.
At least until I level one of those up all the way. I haven't really done that much. But like, it's definitely a step down for me.
Well, I've got Boba Fett maxed, and as long as you don't crash into anything and you can fly him like a daredevil, he does pretty well. But you've got to get really dangerous with him in order to survive.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you've got to basically, like, especially on the Death Star debris map. That map's one of his best maps because he can float around inside that debris field really well. It's just you have to get used to the route you're gonna take.
Detecting damage. Tractor beams critical. Republic cruiser
Yeah, actually, when I finished leveling him, when I finished giving him purples the other day, I switched out his enhanced turn rate for the faster healing, and he's been a little more survivable.
Okay.
Nice.
Get it down to like 4 seconds.
Yeah, you get in a hairy situation, then you just find something to fly around, like you fly around the bridge of a starship or something, and if you do that,
You're pretty much good.
then at least your health will start going up slow enough that by the time you get your next bomb, anybody chasing you is... you're still going to be there to drop another bomb, basically, which is 100% of his strategy. Just find a way to drop bombs.
Yeah, just efficient.
Find a way to stay alive long enough to drop that next bomb. Oh,
especially if you're attacking. He'll do like 30 or 40% of one of the Corvettes in one bomb.
Oh, nice. I want to live that life.
Reinforcements arrived. Separatist dreadnoughts. Odds of success increasing.
I'm just listening for it.
Only one Republic cruiser remains.
Enemy reinforcements detected. Tactical taking fire.
Oh, there it is. There's that sweet sound.
Loving it.
Alright, I'm gonna go first person for a minute and do some hunting.
All cruisers destroyed.
I do like with the first person how it even changes the way the surround sound sounds based on like how it would in the cockpit. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
One of the things I was actually a little disappointed about in this one is if you play with no HUD in the first one, and you're playing with like surround sound headphones and you're inside the cockpit for the TIE Fighter, there's sounds it actually makes when there's enemies in your crossfire. Like the console in the TIE Fighter actually makes different noises based on like where enemies are around you and stuff like that.
That's a nice touch, and it's like, and it's actually useful, right?
Yeah, and it's useful if you're trying to play without a heads-up display, but it doesn't seem to be present in this version of the game. It's kind of a bummer.
Huh.
Warning, Republic bombers are firing on our
Hopefully at some point they'll figure that out and we'll get it.
Republic bombers
Yeah, maybe.
eliminated.
Yeah, I'll bet you we get a pink Darth
It's gonna
Vader
be in a
before we
year or
get that.
Fuck.
Pink Darth Vader, oh yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be real cool if you could just like change the color of any of these heroes. You know, just like any color. Like, what about like a pink
I'll
Boba
have a
Fett?
top off.
What about
Well, I
like a
just think
neon green
it would
Boba
break
Fett?
the lore, though. You know, it would ruin the whole thing. You know, you can't go against the lore.
No.
We can't go against the lore. Now Yoda's gonna help us destroy the Death Star. Like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, if no one's taking Darth Vader seriously, how is anyone gonna kill him? It's Pinky.
Darth Pinky.
Republic ship count dwindling.
so one thing that I think would
Where you
actually
at?
be really badass would be if in the next movie Kylo Ren ends up
I'm
in a
coming over.
rivalry with Robot Legs Darth Maul. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be very good.
I just wanted to make a friend,
Just one friend.
right?
He needs like a dark side dog. Or like an evil
Like a droid
Wookiee.
of his own.
Oh yeah, just a dark
He
droid,
just
like
needs, like-
an assassin
He
droid
just
that
needs a
hangs out.
droid to call his own. No.
Oh
As
my
a child,
god,
I
the
built
best player on the other
C-3PO.
team? What? Look at the scores of some of these players on the other side. Just, oof.
Woof.
Maybe we should take it a little easy.
No.
It seems like
really
actually
fun, isn't
we're just handing out an equal opportunity ass whooping. It's pretty even over there.
How many of them come back for the next round?
Well, certainly Up Bond Man has gone, hasn't he? And probably the man bit.
I wonder
I'm
if
telling
Chard
you, when
is
rounds go like that,
healthy.
3 of those dudes never play this mode again.
Right? They're just like, I'm done.
Ow. How do these guys even fly like that? Every time I fly near something, I just turn right into it. They're like, oh.
Maybe that's your
So do we,
problem.
but we don't
Poor
get caught
guys.
as often.
I can't help. Oh, I'm gonna be the interceptor for this game. If anybody
Oh,
wants to
absolutely.
see like a really fun route, try to follow me.
I'll be living my life pretty much exclusively inside that Starfighter for this part.
They power that laser. Initiating attack run.
I'm going left, boys.
I'm not gonna come up for air.
I fly
Okay,
around
I'm
the
gonna
edge and
crash
take
into
out
something,
turrets
but-
on the way around.
Smart. That's a good route.
Yeah,
I
it's-
see ya.
High
That's
adrenaline.
smart.
Like, not only are you getting a ton of points for killing turrets, you're also helping your team attack. Especially the bots, because if you take out the turrets, the bots are the ones that really take a lot of turret damage.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, it's like, what are they really shooting at? Oh yeah, those fighter runs.
Keep the first order from destroying.
You know, like even a minimum speed A-wing goes too fast for them when you're up close. They rarely hit you.
Nice.
I crashed though, after getting some
I did
points.
too.
My favorite part of this
bad
level is when this
time.
phase is over and I can start killing people.
Attack run successful. Well done.
Yeah. When we get into the asteroid belt, I'm into that.
Whoop, whoop, ah, darn hitboxes. I have a pretty large compilation of me running into things that aren't there because of getting close to things.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh yeah. Like, oh, there's nothing there. It was a shadow. Like, what are you talking about?
Or it just kind of like glitches. You're going too fast to
Yeah.
the surface and you just smack into it, even though you don't smack into it.
Yes.
The camera changes when you get too close to something. Changing the way that you're going really quickly is kind of a bummer now and then.
Losing cohesion.
I'm not liking this. Well, I am, but I'm not.
That bunker buster can't take much more. Let's protect it as long as we can.
Oh,
Yes.
all right. Time to play.
Enemy fighter down.
The ship could go at any moment.
Let's do this shit.
Focus fire on the troop transports. If they escape, it'll cost us. Troop transports making a run for it.
It's almost like these guys are just volunteering to get shot.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
They're like, we freaking hate being stormtroopers, just end it.
If you're gonna oblige, right?
oh, whoa! I just lagged into something fierce.
Alert! First order transport ships leaving the hangar.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring the Falcon in.
I'm Yoda.
Hell yeah.
Chewie, we have work to do.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I just flew through a guy. Ugh.
Hello, viewer.
How many we up to? What are we
Just
up
one
to?
right now. It's been going up and down. Typically, by the time a broadcast is over, there's about 16 different people that have viewed it.
Oh.
SRW3272012 is disliking what I'm doing at the time. Long ass name.
He just wants to sound like an AI.
I bet his password is like Steve.
I mixed it up! I mixed it up, you guys! Can I change it? No. You can never change it. This is PlayStation. Buy a new PlayStation. And a new email address. Get one of those.
Hank says he hates us. He says he's
Change your
watching.
whole life now.
Hank says he's watching the live stream from work and he hates us.
Oh.
I think he's just jealous.
We love you, Hank.
And he's working.
That won't hurt our chances.
Transport's down. Resume the attack on the
You
destroyer.
mean in the new trailer?
What do you guys think of that movie? Is it gonna be good or not?
Well, I mean, a lot of people thought Rogue One was going to be terrible and it ended up being one of the best Star Wars movies. So
True.
I am open to letting the movie
Yeah.
influence me instead of any other thoughts I might have.
Good point.
Because I was so pleasantly surprised with Rogue One that I believe that anything is possible for the Star Wars series right now.
Anything that allows it to like breathe and like get away from like getting caught in this like remix of the old stuff, you know?
Fuck. Yeah.
I get what you're saying there.
I play a lot of like Star Wars miniature games and stuff like that, so whenever a new movie comes out,
Okay.
I get excited because new miniatures are also going to come out to use in games, and
Oh,
it
good
changes
point.
like the meta for tabletop gaming. And like when when The Last Jedi came out, they came out with Kylo Ren's ship for a game, and
Nice. That is a great ship.
one of the guys that I played against that was using it basically used it to kill one of my ships, and then it's so fast and ridiculous he just ran away from me the rest of the game so he could win on points.
Huh.
Thank you, sirs.
It's a fantasy flight game. It's called X-Wing Miniatures. It's basically dogfighting on a
Love it.
tabletop game.
Got it.
Yeah, I play Scum and Imperial. I've got probably 30 ships right now. I don't know.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
It is basically Warhammer for Star Wars, man.
oh yeah, Legion's coming out pretty soon. That's gonna be nuts.
Shields back up. Everyone, blast those deflectors. Sensors indicate the front deflector is the most vulnerable.
Warhammer 40k is actually something we want to feature on the channel. One of the co-creators of the channel and myself, we've been into Warhammer 40k since we were 6.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you know we've got some time under our belts, and he's a professional terrain builder, and he does his own bases with his 3D printer that he sells online also. And
Oh neat.
actually,
like
if this channel gets any better, the idea is for me to go to Texas and work for him, because I do about the same thing, but he has a lot more clients, so it's actually turning into a business, which is kind of cool.
Oh man.
Oh, that's
Look
cool.
at that.
And he
Leave some for me.
just picked up a commission for 150 pieces of terrain for an ITC tournament in June or July for $2,700.
Keep hammering that command bridge. Don't let up.
That's awesome.
Nice.
We're going rear
Just to let
deflectors
everyone
now.
know, Kylo Ren and Boba Fett are on the field.
Fire on the rear deflector.
Alright, so how many of you guys own a copy of The Last Jedi?
I know.
What? Is it out
I
yet?
didn't know it was available for
Or,
purchase.
I'm sorry, not The Last Jedi, I meant The Force Awakens. I get the two mixed up.
Oh, I do, yeah.
I do.
I was like, holy shit, wait, how are you getting that, man? Hook me up.
Yeah, I was like, own it. Some guy coughs every couple of minutes in mine. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Right, I got that copy, man. I was talking about the other copy.
The jokes are a lot more obvious.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Yeah. There's a laugh track. It's weird.
it's like watching a Star Wars sitcom.
I don't like that choice.
Yeah, and, you know, they go in a different direction, I guess.
Don't have much time.
I got killed by Kylo Ren? That's embarrassing. I'm gonna beat Tally Lin and kick his
Yeah.
ass. If I spawn
That's
before we
really
win.
embarrassing. Done it.
Damn.
Yes!
Great work, everyone. The First Order can be defeated.
Good job, y'all. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We showed him where the bear went through the buckwheat, y'all.
Let's see. 5 minutes ago, Hank sent me a message that said, yeah, that's it, he's jealous. But he's not watching anymore.
Yeah, I knew he'd joke, my friend.
See,
I could tell he was a little bit peanut butter, but mostly jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bummer he didn't say anything in the chat. It's really hard to get a conversation going in the chat. It seems really difficult to get one going. I've got one person that views on a regular basis, and he chats the whole time that he watches. And there's
Oh,
this
by the
other...
way, I followed you on YouTube.
Oh yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. We're gonna
No problem.
we're really gonna start ramping up stuff here pretty soon. I'm starting a new job here pretty soon, doing some data entry, and when that starts happening, we're gonna actually start doing like actual other videos, like broadcasts of just nerd news, you know, video gaming news, movie news, sci-fi news, miniature wargaming news, reviews. We're going to do a lot of unboxing videos and stuff like that. We plan on giving away a copy of Metal Gear Survive to somebody when that game comes out, because that's the reason we started the channel. A lot of people don't want to play it, but I felt kind of iffy going into it, because I've played Metal Gear Solid since I was in, like, 2nd grade. And,
You got a little nostalgic attachment.
Yeah, so, you know, I have an attachment to it. I didn't even know they were doing a beta. Jumped on the beta with my friends, and it's actually one of the most fun games I've played in a long time, and it's kind of unique the way that it's played. Basically, it's like, imagine playing The Last of Us, except you're playing The Last of Us and you're building barricades and machine guns and watchtowers and like automatic spinning blades and flaming traps for zombies and trying to defend a base from zombies, basically, in a Metal Gear Solid universe. It's pretty awesome.
Huh.
It's
that does sound interesting.
and it's pretty realistic. You like get hungry and thirsty while you're playing, and one of the guys we were playing with drank some dirty water because he was out of clean water, and it made his guy sick, and he was throwing up the rest of the match. And like, I fell off of a guard tower because I hit myself with a mortar, and I broke my leg on the way down, and was basically like limping the rest of the match. It's
that's awesome.
Yeah, and the customization is ridiculous. You start off with like a basic survival bow and a knife on the end of a stick, and by the time you're level 20, you're crafting shotguns and unique ammunition. Like shotguns are going to have like 4 or 5 different kinds of ammo. There's like 5 or 6 different kinds of arrows. You know, everything that you could, like, if you've played Metal Gear Solid 5, pretty much all of the blueprints that you could get in that game are going to be included in this game, including vehicles and stuff like that. On top of a bunch of other things.
That's really cool.
It's got the stigma of people being mad at Konami for Hideo Kojima, like disagreeing with them, but I think it's kind of selfish of him to think that simply, like, he created the universe, that's true, but Konami helped him realize his vision. It wasn't just him by himself, so it's kind of unfair for him to act like he's the only person that should be involved with it, and because of disagreements on what he wants to do, like make the game super creepy and weird, he's going to go make a super creepy weird game with Benicio del Toro, and that game's probably going to be pretty badass.
I love games that are, you know, they really push realistic, you know. Like when I play Fallout, you know, I'm all about survival mode.
Yeah,
it makes things like a lot different.
Did you ever play Metal Gear Solid 3?
No, I didn't. I've actually never played Metal Gear Solid. I mean to buy every game, and by the time like it's out, you know, I forget it's out.
So, probably for pretty cheap at like a GameStop somewhere, you can get like the Metal Gear Solid HD collection for PS4, right? And Metal Gear Solid 3, if you're talking about liking games that are survival games, in Metal Gear Solid 3, it's a game that takes place in Russia. You're dropped in with basically no equipment, and you have to survive. Like, you'll actually get hungry and thirsty and have to stop and rest once in a while, and like kill snakes and eat them and stuff like that, and suture wounds and dig bullets out.
Oh, that is
You can
awesome.
you can capture tarantulas and then throw them at enemies, and they'll bite an enemy and poison them and stuff like that. You can throw snakes at people. You can kill crocodiles and eat them, make like a crocodile head to scare people with. It's like, as far as survival games go, that is for the era that it came out in, one of the best survival games you could play, and it's super in depth. And then Metal Gear Survive just takes that to a completely different level.
I'm gonna have to check
there's
that
like
out,
rats,
because
and you
I
can
heard they're
kill the
great
rats and
games.
turn them into rations and stuff, and like cook stews. I cooked a bunch of goat stew, and that was keeping my character alive while fighting zombies. Like, he would take a second to eat some stew and get back in the fight.
No, I love that. That's like the Zelda game. I never played Zelda until the Breath of Wind came out. Or Breath of the Wild it is. That's what it is. And I love that game just because like there's a lot of like effect on you, like with the environment and stuff like that. Right? Yeah. You gotta carry around fire and torches and stuff. Like you cook food. Like you can eat raw food, but you can cook it to make it a lot more, beneficial.
I would get that game. It's just that I have a hard time playing Nintendo anymore. If they do
I do too.
If they do something where they can like give me another Metroid game that's really good, I'll get back into a Nintendo. But I've been waiting pretty long. Like I got a Wii expecting really good Metroid games, and a couple of them were good, but they overall just kind of flopped.
Yeah, it's just the graphics and stuff aren't the greatest, and like until this game, like the basic game dynamics were never really what I'm like looking for in a game I'm about to pay a decent amount of money for. I've played like Knights of the Old Republic, and I thought that was better than most Nintendo games. That's just like a free online game.
Oh yeah, well, Knights of the Old Republic is better than a lot of games. It's ridiculously good.
Yeah, I should give it more credit than I do. I'm a really harsh critic. I'm like the one critic, when like he walks into the restaurant, everyone's like, "Oh shit, it's that guy."
So, do you have a Nintendo 64?
No, I don't have one anymore. I used to back in the day.
Did you ever play Shadows of the Empire?
That was great.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Shadows of the Empire takes place. You're a dude named Dash Rendar, who is, in the lore, he's Luke's personal bodyguard, basically, because Luke at this time is, he's considered a VIP, so he's got a bodyguard, and and so the game is, it starts off at Hoth, and Dash Rendar basically helps at the Battle of Hoth and holds off stuff long enough. Like, right when the Millennium Falcon escapes and there's all that stuff trying to shoot at it as the door is closing, like, he's the dude that held everybody off long enough for them to actually get into the Millennium Falcon and get away, according to the storyline of this game.
The lore.
And it goes from there, and you're, I honestly can't tell you, I don't remember exactly what the core story of the game was, other than when it started. I think the rest of it was just doing like secret missions. But basically there's missions where you sneak onto Imperial bases and like hang out in the trash compactor areas and actually swim between the different areas where those creatures live. Have to fight them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fight like there's one on Kessel, and it's Kessel's basically a trash planet, and you have to fight IG-88 and Boba Fett in Kessel. It's called the Kessel Run.
Oh, dude.
And it's a train, and you're like on a train fighting. I think when you're on the train, you're fighting IG-88, and then later you fight Boba Fett in like a hangar, and it's you know, the
now,
graphics.
do you think they're gonna do the Kessel Run in the new Han Solo movie?
They need to, don't they?
Because that's what I'm guessing they're gonna like show him doing the Kessel Run.
Yeah, I imagine that'll be
I think it's
something.
needed.
Funny you guys talked about this. I remember reading about
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily fair, too. I mean, he's got the Millennium Falcon. I can't imagine that's actually the fastest ship in the galaxy. I mean, it really is a piece of trash.
Well, the idea is that it has like the fastest hyperdrive in the galaxy, not necessarily that it's the fastest while just being a regular ship. There's tons of ships that are faster, like a regular A-wing is faster than the Millennium Falcon.
Right.
But the idea for the Millennium Falcon is like, so a parsec is a unit of measure, right? So the idea is that the Millennium Falcon is the fastest ship in the galaxy because it can get more jumps on less fuel. So like it didn't have to go to different places. You know, like if you're, I worked on a fishing boat, and we'd have to stop in places on the way. We'd have to go out of our way a lot of the time to get fuel to continue going where we were going. And you know, if you're more efficient, then you overall do less distance traveled.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So that's why his ship was such a famous smuggling ship, because he was so fast nobody could chase him. They'd have to go refuel.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, I like that. I dig that. I was like, aesthetically speaking, yeah, it looks.
But what if that movie, it turns out it's just like a time trial movie of him trying to get this speed record over and over again? You're like, that's why they didn't show us a lot of the plot in the preview, guys. It's really just a race movie.
It's just him repairing the ship, and so it's that like it has better fuel economy.
Oh, 14
I made the
parsecs.
first hybrid.
That's not the record.
I had a really bad round this round.
Thank you.
Where'd you learn to shoot like that?
So who has 2 thumbs and is on a 20 kill streak right now?
Oh,
This
that guy?
That guy.
And number 23 is going to be Kylo Ren.
Ooh.
Did you even lift,
Man, that
bro?
is the beauty of this game, is sometimes you just have some moments every night. Keeps you coming back. You're like, oh shit, I can't believe I just did that.
Oh, 23 was Ren.
I helped you out a little bit there, gave you the assist. I saw you chasing him. I was like, you know, it's always better to have a wingman shooting at him too.
Oh,
Get a
no,
little more
like,
firepower in there.
I don't care if people steal my kill, because this game is about securing the kill. It's not about getting the points, you know, like...
Well, I mean, you're going for a kill streak, man. I'm trying to help you out.
Oh, I appreciate it, for sure. That's what I mean, like, oh man, I died though at 25.
Ah,
Man, good run though, dude.
that's. I think the most I've gotten is 19.
I've got one video that's back-to-back an A-Wing 19 kill streak and then a Tally 19 kill streak, and one video that's a 35 kill streak and an ARC 170 on Camino.
Hell yeah.
The fighters, I just feel
It's
like when
pretty
I
good.
first got into this, I wasted so many points on other ships, and the fighters are really where it's at on almost every map.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that.
Focus! We can't let them win.
Man, sorry,
Nice one,
Sarge.
Matty.
He's really gotten it. I shot the shit out of Sarge over and over again tonight. Yeah, it's...
You hear what he said about my mom earlier? Like, yeah.
Before the invention of the train, people used to have to run a wagon on your mom.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, yes, he did. Oh, wait, that's my mom.
Oh no. How long ago was that? Maybe he's your dad. Mind blown.
Pull it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen those, but now that you've mentioned that they're a
Man.
thing, I'm gonna find out about them.
We'll see each other again. I'm sure of it.
Right, yeah, that's what Rick and Morty's based off of, and yeah, he does some questionable things before he's realizes what he's doing, I guess, or I don't even know. I think he realizes the entire time what he's doing.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Chasing Boba Fett.
Boba Fett's about to drop another bomb, but he's close to dead. This is such a hard decision to make.
I
Damn.
know.
No, we've done it.
Oh wait, but instead we just won.
I guess the decision was made for you.
Yeah.
It's a hollow victory when he's only got 20% of health left and the game ends.
True.
That tiny bit of satisfaction there at the end. On a side note, somebody on their team beat me in points by 4,000. Holy shit.
Concrete dog. What is that even about?
Wow, that
Do
dude
they
was
mean-
objectives
Do they mean
focused.
gargoyles? You know, that show with the concrete dogs.
Hey, we just reached an hour. Do you guys want to take like a 5?
Oh yeah, I was gonna have that.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, yeah, let's
Yeah.
rendezvous,
That
5
makes
minutes. Intermission.
Okay,
Sounds good.
so we're quitting out?
Shall we quit out then?
I already did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Don't leave me behind.
You're on your own. Hmm.
Hey, what was that YouTube channel? One from a friend there.
Hounds of Hell Gaming. Ninjurai. Hmm. Nice.
Hey, I'm trying to decide what to spend some crafting parts on right now.
Ooh. What's the
I don't know.
choices?
It's a tough choice. Maybe I'll epic my recharge Vanguard. I'm not sure though.
That'd be good.
That might be pretty good.
Yeah, that'd be very good.
Yeah, I've got 580 crafting parts right now, so I'm gonna do something cool.
I've got 55.
You just did a little spending, eh?
Oh yeah. Spend an upgrade, man.
Hell
Spend an
yeah.
upgrade.
No, I think I'm gonna spend them somewhere in Starfighter Assault. Probably on some hero ships.
Yeah.
I'm tired of switching to a hero ship and feeling like I've dropped power significantly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like all of a sudden it's like, oh, now I don't do any blaster damage because I've switched to Luke Skywalker. Like, what the fuck?
Crazy, isn't it?
Maybe that's it. That's it. Probably Luke Skywalker tuned engines. He's got them. Yeah, tuned lasers.
Oh yeah.
I'm at least gonna I'm gonna upgrade him to get him into the blue zone.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I can't even, dude. It's insane how it takes a lot of cards though to get a high enough card level to epic any of these cards for your heroes. You have to be card level 25. There's not that many cards. Like that's a lot of points. But I just upgraded him though to the Toon Lasers, the 7% damage increase. I feel like that'll help me out some.
Nice.
Maybe I'll regret it in the morning, but I don't think so.
Oh no.
No, I
No,
don't
you'll
think
be
good.
fine.
Oh yeah.
You'll be fine.
How long do you say you have until you're back to the Mediterranean?
Not long, man. About 8 weeks, I guess. 17th of April, I fly.
Oh, nice.
And I'll be back out there until 31st of October. And I'll be back
So
here.
Halloween.
So, Halloween. Oh.
Halloween.
Yeah, man.
Solid.
But like, I'm sort of like all booked up for this year on shit that I need to do, and then next year, maybe I might consider coming out to the States if I can get like a cheap enough deal.
Oh yeah.
Then I might come to the States for a couple of weeks. And
Yeah,
see,
dude.
see how you.
Nice, do the
That'd be
circuit.
very cool.
You should just
Yeah,
go to
man.
Yellowknife.
Yeah,
See what 5 feet of snow looks like.
like that.
Are you struggling with that lighter right now?
Yeah, time to find a new one.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry I can't just give you one of mine. I have a ton of lighters. I got to this point where
Man,
like,
if I could donate a lighter to you, I would, man. I just love
yeah,
to
if I could
donate
teleport a lighter to you right now, I would. I've got so many lighters. I live very close to a bodega, so I just every time there's new lighters that I think look cool, I just buy them, and a head shop too. So like I'm just always buying lighters, and I'm always of the theory that like you can never have too many Bic lighters lying around. So because you hit a
Yeah.
certain critical mass of lighters, and it's basically like anytime you go to look for a lighter, there's one right where you think there'll be one because you leave them everywhere, but only in the same places. I'm at that level right now.
That's pretty cool.
Embarrassing things at the bodega. Oh, I don't know. You can buy anything there though. Oh, Half Baked.
Half Baked?
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
Yeah, your host is currently in a state where marijuana's been legalized. And,
Oh.
And I gotta
Oh
tell
yeah,
you,
good for you.
there's this place down the road, and it's really popular, and I go there now and then. And they remodeled it recently, and they put a window in so you could see their nursery, and there's like 4,000 plants in this nursery.
Wow. Just thumbing the nose at federal law.
It's like there were people just standing there at the window drooling, basically.
Oh yeah. Right? Trying to get a good sniff in.
That's pretty cool.
And yeah, when you're walking up to one of the dispensaries, you can smell it from a block away. You can smell the nurseries from a block away.
That's so cool.
And so far, we've collected a whole bunch of taxes on it, and it's going to benefit the community, and everybody that was naysaying is looking like an idiot.
Yeah, right? It's such a good idea.
Oh, well, yeah, there's, so basically the way it works, since you can imagine, like, you know, like, black market marijuana is like, you basically get what you get, right? But now there's like a supply and demand function in the industry where people support certain kinds over others, and what you have now is you basically have stuff that's specifically made to help you relax, and then you'll have stuff that's like specifically made to help you have a good time, and then there's the CBD stuff, and you get stuff that's like 25% CBD, and it cures like back pain. Like I have like really bad migraines, and like 25% CBD joint, if I take like 2 hits off of that, my migraines go away in 10 minutes.
I love CBD.
This little girl was having I thought the plant was actually high.
Well, they did a high CBD oil extraction.
I honestly couldn't tell you very many strain names except for my favorite ones right now, which one of them is called Lemon Haze. The other one is called Mortal Kombat, and that one's typically like 27%. It's a sativa. I don't really smoke indicas. I smoke sativas. And there's Critical Sensi Stars, like 29%. Those ones are pretty good. Honestly, I could probably do a channel that's just like reviewing different joints from here in town.
Nice.
Because, you know, all the companies that are doing it are all local companies. Most of the companies, like, if they have a storefront, the stores are owned by the people, basically, at this point, that grow. They own the stores, in most cases.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And in downtown Juneau, there's one that's like, it's like walking into a professional clinic. There's like big LCD screens on the wall that have the menus, and it's just like the kind of stuff that's ridiculous. And this one specifically is owned by people that were like pushing through the legislation, right? And I know I'm breaking the rule for politics that I normally have on the channel, but this is just, you know, this is just basic, like, something cool that's happening. There's not really a lot of negative effects of any of this legislation. So
It's a performance-enhancing drug in video games, though. We're all cheating.
Cyber Athlete Pro League.
A bunch of Barry Bonds motherfuckers up in here.
Man, they're gonna
The
have to
just
test
moves
our
so
whole team.
slowly. It's not even fair when it's in slow motion, guys.
I hate to tell you this, but I'm not cheating. I'm this good naturally.
Yeah, get on the same page.
Yeah, man.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts because I spend half my year in Iowa, and marijuana is illegal there, so I don't do anything with it, you know.
Oh yeah.
And like the smallest amount of possession, you can have less than a gram of marijuana in Iowa and go to prison for 6 months.
Are you even allowed to?
That's
Are
ridiculous.
you even allowed to dance 7 days a week in Iowa?
I do not know. I spend
think you can.
I spend like 99% of my time on a farm. So as far as the Iowa culture goes, like me and my neighbor hang out in the middle of the night and hunt coyotes once in a while, and that's about like the amount of exposure I've had to Iowa culture.
Okay, I mean, like, what night of the week don't you normally have a hoedown? That's probably the one where it's not allowed.
I love hunting. We got good whitetail here in Cincinnati.
Huh.
I mean, it's not the best, but it could be better. I won't lie, but
So is anybody here from Eastern Texas?
Yeah, me.
I have some family there. Well, I have some family outside of San Antonio.
They're
I don't know what part of Texas that is, honestly.
Rob's American accent is from Eastern Texas.
Games Workshop is opening a cafe in Eastern Texas. They're basically trying to change the way nerd stores work, where it's going to be like a cafe to go into and order drinks and notice people playing instead of just like specifically going to a store because that's what's there. It's an interesting idea to think about, especially since they're launching it in like Eastern Texas. But
yeah,
I think it's just the kind of place where they think that it'll be a good experiment, you know. And I know that in some places in the UK, there's like pubs with gaming tables and stuff like that, and that'd be pretty interesting to bring to the US because I don't think that exists anywhere here.
Yeah, there are definitely, and it's not just Warhammer, and it's not just the X-Wing miniatures game or the Fleet game. It's, you know, like Civil War, English Civil War, Napoleonic, everything, man. It's, you know, it's a big thing.
Yeah, that's one of the things actually that I plan on doing a Euro trip at some point, right? So one of the big things I plan on doing on this trip is I'm going to start as far west as I can and then go as far east as I can over a summer and hit as many gaming pubs and actual gamer stores and museums as I can the whole way through.
That'd be cool.
Ooh, I just got over that.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's off the board now. Talking about. Time out.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
I thought I just heard somebody call it out in the game, so I just repeated it. Time out! Hey, stop, Quincy's!
Man, I'm getting hunted something fierce right now.
Where are you at?
I am flying above.
Dead
Oh,
center.
never mind. My guy's a Force Ghost now.
Oh no.
You're stronger than you could ever imagine
I'll
now.
see you at the party. That's right. Yeah, take solace in the fact that you're stronger than you could ever imagine.
So did you guys ever watch the Robot Chicken Star Wars special?
Yeah.
So every time I think about Force Ghosts, it reminds me of the Jar Jar Binks Force Ghost
God, yes.
episode.
I
can't help but just crack.
Annie, I'm gonna be with you forever. Jar Jar, it is imperative you never speak to me again. Annie, what happened to you?
Yeah, man. Love it.
Time to introduce ourselves.
Oh, I'm playing like an idiot.
So games coming up this year. Who's got something interesting?
I'd say Kingdom Come Deliverance looks incredible as far as an RPG. I love RPGs.
I actually haven't even heard of that one yet.
It just looks insane. It's like put in Bavaria, like in the early 1400s.
Oh wait, that one's okay, yeah.
It's about to come out this month. Yeah, I've been looking forward to that for a while.
That one's supposed to be like super in depth,
very
right?
realistic. Yeah, like the fighting style is great looking. Like just in general, like you can focus on your speechcraft, or like you can be more of a fighter and stuff like that. Like you can add like 20 pieces of like armor Like, there's 20 armor slots and shit like that. It's very in-depth. Like, the fighting style, the defending and attacking, they got, like, 5 different positions.
Oh.
That
only
sounds
gonna
like
play
at
this
least
game.
in one point in that game I'm gonna be like, sweet,
That's
epic
it.
codpiece.
Yeah.
I'm committed.
I was like, it's hard to explain all the detail behind it, but if you look it up on YouTube, you can get the full scope of what it is.
Yeah, I think I've seen at least one video, but it was probably several months ago, that was detailing the size of the game alone was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they might be overselling it. I hope they're not. But if they are, like what it is, what they're saying it is, it's gonna be a great game.
Whoops.
If you like that type of stuff.
I like pretty much all types of stuff. My library is pretty small right now.
Game. I super glued the disc into the drive and I deactivated all my credit cards. I'm done with other games.
As long as this one's pumping out free stuff, right?
Oh great! Oh great! I'm gonna have to go buy a card at the Walmart.
Yeah. What does everyone think about? Is there a Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out, isn't there?
I
yeah.
am very excited about that game. October 28th is the release date for that game.
Ooh, nice.
And
So you'll be back you'll be back gaming again, Rob. 3 days after that game comes out. That sounds like your game.
It's
Well, they gotta put it back
is it a
further in
prequel?
time, you know.
That confuses the hell out of me because first there was Red Dead Revolver and that was technically Red Dead 1, and then Red Dead 2
Guys,
was
what
Red Dead
happened to us?
Redemption, and now Red Dead 3 is going to be a prequel. I guess it would
How
have
did
to
we
be
lose
because
this
John
game,
Marston's
guys?
dead,
We
right?
didn't get
So-
out of the projectors.
Well, we're better than this.
Wait, did we
How
win?
did we have the top?
I wasn't
no,
paying attention.
We didn't finish the projectors off. We had the top 4 scores on the board, and we didn't finish the projectors. How did we not win that game, you guys? What happened?
I don't know.
Well,
We were not.
I had a pretty high. I had 2,600 objective points.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, we dominated
Quite a load
the
of kills.
scoreboard, and we didn't get through the projectors. I don't know what happened there.
It's,
I don't know.
Yeah.
it very well could be the people on the bottom of the list. We don't know. Not to point fingers at people we don't know.
Well,
but
16
fuck those guys.
eliminations, 2,500 kills. I mean, come on now. Or 2,500 score. Come on now. You just hunt AIs on the opposite side of the map.
Right?
That's how you're doing the whole time. They're like, where is everybody over here? I don't know. I'm just killing these guys, these AIs. Nobody. All these names are stupid, you guys.
They're like T745.
It's like they named themselves after clone ships. I don't even get it. Dumb. It's like you see a lot of people with Star Wars names. Why does everybody have all these dumb letter number combo names?
Because they didn't get
How
their.
come I got 16
they didn't get their
eliminations
gamer
and I'm
tag in 2005.
17? Oh yeah. Whoa! I got 16 eliminations and I'm 17th place. I don't fucking get it.
I'm going right. Why?
It looks like a good idea.
It's quite a good idea until I get deaded.
Well, I went right down the middle. It was a moderate
That's the first time
idea.
I've got no battle points whatsoever. On a fly pass like that. Not good.
Tell them I died well.
Ooh.
Come on. This one's strong with the force.
Wing squadrons appeared. Do not allow them to complete their bomber run.
Oh, got clipped.
The first step in their plan will be to destroy our cruisers. Y-wing bombers are getting through. They must be stopped.
They must be stopped. Just stop them, goddammit.
That's kind of rude for the computer to say, like, good, now do it again. It's like, bitch, I'm out here dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah.
Like, you're talking in a f***ing tower, you know, while we're, like, sitting here, like, busting our asses.
You're no Cortana, bitch. I'll tell you that.
Yes, I know Cortana, and she's nothing like you.
Yeah.
Cortana! Everyone's gonna forget me.
Our defenses have sustained heavy damage. They can't take much more. We've lost one of our cruisers. Defend the one remaining.
Alright, let's smash these rebel scum.
Don't die now.
Both cruisers have fallen. We must redouble our efforts. Intercept enemy fighters targeting those generators.
Oh, that's bullshit. I didn't hit anything there.
Anybody want to help me
hate
focus this
that.
Corvette that's just now leaving the donut? Oh.
Yeah,
When I get back
I'll
as a
switch to
bomber.
bomber.
Oh, actually, I'm coming back
Oh,
as
clever,
Boba
yeah.
Fett, so
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna
Sighted. Engaging.
make my day, Corvette.
Rebel reinforcements have arrived. Why
Are you
would
going for this high, the one that's up high?
reaching the dock?
I'm gonna
down
go for the
low.
one down low because that'll also get me
Okay.
dudes coming out of the bottom of the objective run.
Smart. I'm heading towards that objective run. I'm gonna take a run at that Corvette.
Oh, man.
Speaking of Corvettes, I'm Boba the Fett. My
Rebel
backpack
wild
has jets.
from the docks. Eliminate them.
Do you bounty hunt for Jabba Hutt to finance your vet?
Damn right.
Oh,
Blockade runner is
man, there's a thick load of them coming right down that trench run right now. Let me tell ya.
Destroyer is next.
I've almost got this.
Little
Go,
red
go, 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 go,
Corvette.
go.
There we go.
Oh, I see it. I just saw you blow it up from across the map. Some long distance stuff right there. Oh no, they're on me.
Oh. Oh, cool. I got a kill with my dual missiles while I was fleeing.
Nice.
That's always convenient. Here goes the other Corvette. At least a bunch of its health.
That's one of those milestones I'm still working on.
I stopped paying attention to those when I don't remember when. I stopped paying attention to milestones.
I don't know, it's like I need something to play for, you know.
All rebel blockade runners are destroyed. That should slow
Yeah.
them down significantly. The rebels have destroyed
Blockade runners are down.
Yeah, I don't know. I need like something. I need like an objective to work for, like besides just like the win. I need like.
Yeah, I'm getting peppered pretty
Yeah,
good
yeah.
under objective if anybody wants to come help a Mandalorian out.
Are you in that
Where are you
trench?
at?
I am below. Yeah, I'm actually pretty critical right now. I'm trailing smoke. Oh, not anymore. Love that healing upgrade.
Nice.
Gracias for the help there.
Oh, good.
Dropping seismic
I
charges.
dropped a bomb. Cocoa Bean 2002, suck some seismic charge.
Congratulations. You just made it personal. Sleep tight.
pretty funny.
What's that?
One of Boba Fett's little one-liners is, "When I turn this ship around, you better be gone." Oh! Boba Fett's going down, but that was worth it 100%.
Hell yeah. You got a few behind you?
I distracted people long enough. They're down to 28 with 34% left, and I'm about to go hang out in the tunnel until this game's over.
I'm gonna be living in that tunnel too.
Tunnel life.
Tunnel life. Laser barrage.
Another shield generator has fallen.
Got that tie life.
Use this moment. Annihilate them.
I actually got a kill as soon as I jumped into that tunnel. Think about your dad.
I need to pick my pace up.
One generator remains. If it fails, the path to the Star Destroyer will open.
Tanner Blue 87.
Ah.
Oh.
I got one of them.
No.
Man. Nice work, guys.
Yeah, great job.
The rebels will think twice before daring to attack
Good going,
these
guys.
yards again.
Oh yeah. Don't get cocky. There's some points
nice.
disparity here. I'm just. Well, that was mostly objective points from killing those cruisers. I only had a few kills.
Nice.
Hey, it all counts the same in the end.
I come third, that's alright. Respectable.
Yeah. Boba Fett's bomb is really good for farming points when you're on any map where there's like if you're on Camino, it helps out a lot. On this map, it helps a bunch. And if you can pull it off pretty early in the fight, it helps out a whole lot on the droid donut one. I don't remember the name of that level.
Lucre Hulk.
Yeah, the Hulk,
Yeah.
the capital starship.
Remains a threat.
I'm probably gonna head. I'm gonna head hard left.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Which level is this?
Death Star debris.
Oh, okay. A-wing time.
Yep.
I like to go with the Y-wing on this map. Funnily enough, I don't know. I have a weird sense of what I do, I guess.
I leveled up my Y-wing first. Like that was the first thing I put a bunch of points into was bombers. Because it made a lot of sense. You know, if you're playing objectives and you want to be like pure objectives, then you should be playing a bomber. It doesn't matter what map it is.
Right.
Very true.
With, of course, the exception of the maps that don't have bombers.
Yeah. That is strange that they don't have bombers for the First Order and the because I'm sure they do.
They probably just do like bombing runs. I mean, why would they even need to? They can do. They have a large enough fleet that they can just bombard stuff from space.
Just artillery.
It's like
Good point.
Defend our blockade runners. Those TIE bombers must not be allowed to complete their attack run.
ah, you darn ship! I'm chasing this guy and it's bothering the hell out of me that I can't catch up to him.
Oh,
He's got that turn radius stuff. Turn radius card.
Well, found somebody else, and then somebody crashed into a piece of debris next to me.
I like the easy assist from that.
It kind of makes me mad, because if you were really dedicated to it and you could, on the right map, if you had a team, an entire team, that every time they were about to die chose to crash instead, your opponents would almost never get hero ships. And, and you could really dictate the way the fight goes by just not giving people the kill, because the kill streaks is what helps you get the characters the fastest, right?
Good point.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, new strategy, guys. When you're about to die, crash.
Oh yeah, now we're that team.
Well, see, like, the reason I haven't mentioned it until now is because I kind of think that's not good form. So it's a possible strategy that would work, like in a tournament setting. I might use it, but
well, because usually when I get killed, because I'm trying to get a kill, I bet most of the people that get kills on me are savior kills. Because usually if I'm just purely evading, I usually get out of it because there's no cover.
Yeah, most of the time when I get taken down by actually getting shot, it's because I'm trying to get the last couple shots on a guy, and I'm just like okay with taking the damage.
Yep, I'm like, I just need this kill. I've been working on this for a minute. I need to finish him off. I might get out of this. I got killed. Alright, cool, but I got him.
Let's not let their loss be in vain.
Entering the fight. We're taking a lot of hits over here.
That'll work. Another down. Barely holding it together here.
Well,
VNKP334.
Boba Fett is on the field, guys. Just to let you know.
Do you have any idea? Is he going towards the debris field? Oh, never mind. I just saw his bomb.
Yeah, he's going towards the objective.
I'll go hunt me a Boba Fett.
Oh man. RJ, come on.
You're all clear, kid.
Our sensors detect incoming TIE bombers. Take them out quick.
Alright, Boba Fett is on the high... Oh. He's above the debris field right now.
He is. I'm up right up there then.
Oh no! I'm so appreciative that the game has my character scream, because I would have too. I'd have been like, fuck.
Yeah, you know.
Go home, scream all day.
Looks like they started without us.
Oh no.
Whoa! Oh man, I just made an amateur mistake.
But, oh, so did I.
Yeah, I crashed as well.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get a kill streak with this X-Wing for a minute here. Oh, okay, so here's some random banter. 20 questions. I'm thinking of a video game. And if you guess it, you get a free HD digital download of Alien Covenant. 20 questions.
Alright.
The first person to guess what it actually is gets it. And yes or no questions only. I'm thinking of a video game.
Is it a new
Now, do we
game?
each get 20 questions, or is it just 20 questions for everybody?
20 questions total. So you'll get 4 or 5
Slightly
apiece.
faster than a battlefield, guys.
But all of the information is shared. So it really is...
Right, that's true. Fair. I just don't want to waste people's guesses.
Can I ask the first question?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Is it, was it heavily featured on, our current platforms?
No.
Okay.
19 left.
Is it an old game?
You'd have to be more specific.
Well, is it, say, a retro game, for example?
What do you consider retro?
Probably about our age, so 80s, 90s, something like that.
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
Definitely early 90s.
Yes, retro.
Yeah, cool.
Oh no.
I had, so, 18 left.
Hmm.
Does it fall under the sci-fi category?
Yes, it does.
Does it also fall under the RPG category?
Be specific. There's a lot of different kinds of RPGs.
Oh, I got the
for
assist on that. I was
example,
able to get the kill. Nice work.
like Doom or Metal Gear Solid or something like that.
I will say,
Man, you got a lot of people on your ass,
as far as RPGs go,
Yeah, a
I
couple
wouldn't
of them off,
say
yeah.
that it would be like widely recognized as an RPG. Like that one's hard to define. So
Playing the objective.
Come on, guys.
Hmm. We gotta think of
I see a
who
bomb.
made it.
ooh,
Like, if you figure out what studio made the game, you'll probably be able to figure out who made it.
I'll just take it. Come on. Nice shot. Let me just take out that.
Is the game the first in a series of games?
yes.
Okay.
There, that's a good one.
Thank you.
The Imperials are targeting the cruiser's defenses.
Victory.
Victory!
That's how you do it.
Defender victory, always beautiful.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm gonna see if I can puff on a cigarette in between games at the front door here. You know what? I'm gonna have to. So far, it's a retro
It's a
game.
retro game. It's the first in a series of games.
It's an RPG.
Was it an
it's
RPG
not
or not?
classified. It's not. I wouldn't say people bring it up when they talk about RPGs.
Okay, okay.
Wait, it's sci-fi.
Does it feature live action combat?
Oh, my bad. I turned my microphone off. Yes, it does.
Heard that.
Does it feature space combat?
No. I'm fairly certain no. Oh wait. Yes.
Yes, it does. Okay.
It does feature space combat. In a very loose term.
Oh! Has there been a movie made based on this video game?
I do not think so. If there was, it's not known. Not for.
Okay.
Oh, pardon me.
I like that.
There goes. Yeah.
So we got a retro game with live action combat. It's the first in a series of games, and there's never been a major movie made about it.
So far, that's correct. I forgot how many questions you guys have, so it's just whoever guesses it first is gonna get it. I forgot how many questions.
I think we're just gonna talk about this the whole time. About what we know? Here's what we know so far. It is a retro game with live action combat. It's the first in a series of games, and there's never been a major motion picture made of it, based on it.
And it's sci-fi, and it features space combat in a loose term.
In a loose way, yeah.
So it's not something like Wing Commander, Heart of the Tiger, or something like that.
No.
Oh, it's not featured on any current. It's not like it hasn't been featured on any like current consoles. It's a but I just kind of didn't say anything about it because I just kind of figured it was kind of included like it's a retro game kind of question.
Battlefront
That's
1.
super specific pretty early on, and no.
He's really going for it here, guys.
I want that goddamn Alien Covenant, man, I'll tell you.
Yeah, dude, I never actually went and saw that movie. I didn't see that. Yeah, okay.
Open the way.
Yeah.
Man, we just got Y-Wings out here just hit me with ion cannons all over the place.
Fucking hate it when I play the circle game.
Oh, you do not want to get one of those
Well,
circle jerks.
fucking
That's for
Coco
damn
Bean
sure.
again.
Coco Bean, wasn't he somebody we encountered earlier today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely been
I
on
killed
the
him with
last
the bomb
3 or 4
twice.
maps.
I think
Yeah.
twice.
He's good.
Clear the path. Dismantle their defenses.
Aw, Shiza.
Try and steer straight towards objective.
Rebel blockade runner eliminated.
Ah, I got wrecked. Heading straight to the objective.
How will my clone family get by?
Ah,
There'll always be a position for them in the Empire.
Our numbers run thin.
Plenty of
This
garbage.
quickly or we'll need to withdraw.
yeah, I'm gonna be coming plumb last, boys. Hate to say it.
It happens to the best of us.
Well, we gotta get 6% more really quick.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do it, guys.
I
Just gonna go in there and double blast it.
Oh, this
1%.
is down.
Pulling back
Oh,
on it.
Got it.
Pulling back on it. We got it. Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna switch to a bomber when I die.
Eliminated. All ships advance on the rebel fleet.
Hello, enemy ship. Goodbye, enemy ship.
I got somebody on my tail hard.
Where you at?
I'm down.
I'm good.
Trying to weave in and out, getting towards the minefield. Caught me on the way in.
Oh
I
no!
just couldn't get to enough cover.
Man, that was the fastest run of Starfighter I've ever had.
Yeah.
Oof.
Now I just got trapped by a Y-wing.
Oh, lame. Happens though. I've been there.
They're all in Y-wings.
I think
And
that
it's
was
like
because of me
couple of
last
Y-wings.
match. I was using
I
that
just took
for a
out a cocoa
fighter.
bean. He's in
I've
an
got
A-wing.
Aiden's ability popped inside the debris field. Oh, but I'm
Nice.
dead.
Nice.
That was quick.
And I'm dead too.
I got.
I know. Fucking hell, man. Where's this
Ah!
container
Oh no!
Oh.
from? Out of nowhere, man.
How is the 181st getting outclassed like this? Who are these rebel scum?
Oh my god, you just got followed by 4 different people.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna have to try and play a little bit more fighter.
You had 2 Y-wings on you.
Join us. Protect them during that attack run.
I tried to help.
Everywhere I go. Oh, damn, Ron gets me. I mean, he gets me, ladies.
I hate you guys.
His jokes are the worst. And he thinks he's funny, that's the worst part.
And when he takes out an entire freaking, what's it called,
Our tie bombers finished.
what are you know, that it just gets slapped
Bomber
in the face.
run?
I was like, I just have to point out, like, that is a strategic victory, taking out one of those huge ass, Star Destroyers, or dreadnoughts.
Ooh, I just took out Han Solo
I just assisted
as
you.
Darth Maul. I need those Darth Maul hero kills too. I'm working on that. It's a hard one to get. Conditions
Right,
need to
because
be
if
good.
anyone swoops in at the end, they can
Yeah,
steal
you
your
get the
kill.
assist. Oh yeah. Especially like when you're trying to take down like a Han Solo, it's all about just gang tackling. Oh, the
Right.
darkness and I are old friends. Oh well, it was a good run.
Hooray!
Well, I'm glad I could clear the way for you guys to be heroes.
For a price.
I bow
You've
down
got
gracefully.
8 dudes left, and I've got a Boba Fett. I'm gonna kill at least 2-3 people here.
What's your
Hell yeah. Oh, I just saw one of them happen. I got the assist.
No.
Oh, what an assist!
We've only got 3 people left, but I'm going for it.
Getting in there. Oh,
We tried.
how lame. Such is life.
Fall back.
Say
I'll be
la
the
vie.
Zane. Or say la vie, that's it.
Yeah, you just said goodbye in German. Ah!
I did not do well that game.
Such is life.
I didn't do that well at all.
That's-
Fuck you. 5 kills.
That's the only French saying I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. Gotta be
Ciao.
completely honest. It's
Boys,
Italian, I
quit
think,
now.
right?
That's Italian. Arrivederci!
Boppity boopity.
Bobbity boop.
See boppy, see boppy.
It's 5:30 where I am, so I think I'm going to collect me a couple of crates and get off and go get some sleep.
That's fair.
I've got one more game on the broadcast, and then I'm gonna turn off the broadcast probably. Oh, you guys haven't guessed that game yet.
cloning facilities is under attack.
No.
You guys haven't guessed
Oh.
any consoles at all yet, which is interesting.
Oh yeah, see, that's what I was saying. If you knew who made the
is it
studio,
console
or
specific?
that's a good one. That's a
Yes.
good question.
Final Fantasy.
No.
Is it Halo?
No.
That is not a retro game.
Stop them from firing on the
Is it the original GoldenEye on the N64?
No.
Is it for Sega?
No.
All right, all right.
Always count on you. Get out of there.
Is it for is it for Atari?
No.
Well, that's the only two game consoles I can think of. Or,
Atari and PlayStation?
I don't know what. Oh, okay, so it's PlayStation.
No, no. I mean, like those are the only consoles that have really been guessed so far. Games have been guessed, but
Okay,
nobody's
yeah, yeah.
guessed. Nobody. I mean, there's lots of consoles.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't play games a lot when I was younger. I'm only 27 too. So.
Is it a Nintendo game?
It is a Nintendo game.
Defend that ship.
Ooh.
Star Fox.
Oh, that would have been a good one, but no. That would have been really relevant to this. It would have been better if it was Star Fox.
Yeah.
Hank guessed Sega Genesis. No, it's not a Sega Genesis.
Not sure.
Man, that missile just
Oh,
won't
I'm
stop
thinking about
chasing
it.
me. These missiles have
I'm
no
thinking-
chill.
No, I'm chasing this dude Echo Niner. I've been chasing him for days.
I just try to do my
Ooh.
defensive thing and fly around the bridge of the Venator while shooting stuff.
Yeah, that's a good way to go. I like splitting that gap, you know?
The bombers are getting
One thing that with the
Turn it sideways in the arc.
with the Arc 170 and the turret gunner, if you just without doing anything else, without any other controls, if you activate your turret gunner and just do a hard left, odds are you'll kill the person following you if they're close. Like
nice.
it works. It works really well. Almost every time you do that, you'll get hits on the person
Just
behind
so
you.
it, like, kind of like flanks them.
Yeah, and it's just like if you're playing with legacy controls, it's just stick left, you know, and you just fly in a circle left, and it'll more than likely kill a person behind you.
Ooh, thanks for the tip. I'm gonna try that out in a minute.
No. See, not only am I affording you a good...
Oh, is it Zelda?
No, it's not Zelda.
It has space battle tentatively.
Loosely. I figured there's some sort of dream sequence that qualified as loosely in Zelda.
Ha! Fighting the moon.
Yeah. Arrivederci!
nearly crippled our Venator. Fend off those bombers.
And I love how much of a sniper the Arc 170 is. You can get people that are so far away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it at first because I'm not a big fan of the design of the ship itself, but it looks pretty dope. Or it works pretty
Yeah.
So far, yeah.
You're doing it all night long. It's now nearly 6 o'clock in the morning. It's bad for your health. The Wi-Fi's going off at night.
Hank guessed Mortal Kombat. No, it's not Mortal Kombat.
I eliminated that because of the movie question.
We've got heavy reinforcements. Keep the droids off them, and they'll
Well, there are Mortal Kombat games on this current generation of consoles.
Good point. Mortal Kombat X.
No, it wasn't.
Space. Right, boys, I'm getting off.
Have a good one.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Good night, man.
Or morning.
See you tomorrow. Ta-ra.
Night.
Man, did anybody hear Rob getting dressed down? I heard it. Oh shit! I was like, who is that? Is that his mom? It's nearly 6 o'clock in the bloody morning. He's fucking for your house. Oh shit, Rob. He was getting it. His mom sounded bad. Wow, that's pretty great.
Republic cruisers are key strategic assets. We need to defend them.
Woo! I just got my tail gunner kill streak.
Hyena bombers have initiated an attack run. Stop them.
Ooh, I got Grims.
Better take them off, quick!
Hooray for Millennium Falcon. Alright, so I can give you guys one clue. It's a Nintendo 64 game.
Medal of Honor.
No, like it can't be a game that.
Oh, wait, that's not a sci-fi game. Lucy Mason Space. Sorry, guys. I gotta keep
Yeah,
remembering.
you're fine.
all the variables here. I'm just trying to be the best Starfighter that I can be right now.
Oh, that would have been a good one, but no.
Lost one of our cruisers.
Again, like the space thing I said is loosely, you know, like they're... A lot of games for N64 take place in several places, so... I should have gone with Jet Force Gemini. Did you guys ever play Jet Force Gemini?
I'm sure that was
No.
That game was dope as fuck. It was so good. It was over-the-shoulder action RPG where you were basically this family of cyborg humans that were like heroes that go through space and fight this. The enemies they fight are giant ants. And like.
Oh, I just took out Kylo Ren.
Nice.
Sounds like a Starship Troopers.
It's more like anthropomorphic ants. So like yeah,
Like
super
Ender's
cartoony, but
Game?
also super gory, and it's one of those games where after you play it, you unlock as you like achieve things in the game, you actually unlock like big head mode and splatter mode, where every time someone explodes, it's like rainbow colored paint.
RJ Leroy just chased me down.
That was a big deal back in the day. The codes,
Cheat codes, yeah.
like Turok was a really good one. Man, Turok 2. If I could live stream Turok 2 for Nintendo 64, I would.
Sounds like you need to
Dude,
set
this
up your
guy-
phone.
these
like,
guys are
live
playing on a
streaming you as
team
camera
too.
feed, watching you play it on TV.
Don't let those bombers complete their attack run.
Oh, that sounds
You can
expensive.
tell because they're flying in formation.
Oh. They should have taken out.
I know we can still come back to this. Taking fire.
Oh, I found a Darth Maul.
Woo!
Darth Maul's going above the ship, above the Venator.
Okay.
And he's about to go visible again. That's me and the Falcon. I'm chasing after Darth Maul, but he disappeared. Oh. What?
Get the bombers from completing their attack run.
The ship's in jeopardy.
Woo! Obi-Wan's guidance.
Is it Star Fox?
No, that was already guessed though.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say that.
Focus your fire on the enemy bombers.
We're being followed.
Shield restored. Beam weapon back online.
What I wouldn't give for an automated gun on the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, right?
See, that should be something that's on there, just because those guns aren't actually fired by the pilots.
Right. What's your Wookiee doing?
Yeah.
What are all these hangers on doing that are always hanging out on the Millennium Falcon? He's always got extra guests.
Right?
There's always
Yeah.
some stowaways or something there that know how to shoot a gun.
Why
What are
isn't
they
like
doing?
Nine Nub in there just... Or like Lando.
Go check the crawl space for gunners.
It's like, oh shit, we're in an attack, check the crawl space for gunners.
They are.
Venator's lost an engine. Cutler's another. We can't lose this fight. Keep the beam weapon operational. Protect the Venator engines.
I don't know if we're gonna make this one.
They're gone. Shield online. Beam weapon restored. Excellent.
Oh! I needed that kill.
Spectacular. Thrust engines offline. Appreciate that. See you managed to evade them. Target incinerated.
Ah!
Shields down. Defend the engines. Losing structural integrity.
Okay, 3 more action, we're gonna win this. Oh yeah.
Ooh! Man,
That's what those clankers get for underestimating clone troops.
that is what those clankers get. What's
Good job, guys.
He has one without any. Yesterday they didn't have any of the four, and they beat like the shit out of the team by 40. And they had a bunch of like practice squad players playing. He's like, I think I saw more numbers than people that I didn't know.
Like who they were using, like Zizik and like
Yeah, more than
Osman.
Oh,
I'll just do it.
We going one more?
Camino!
Yeah, I'll say that.
Roger, Roger.
Oh shit! Yeah, we lost. What's his name? Ninja.
Where'd he go?
I guess it's
Or is he
he's
taking a
done
break?
streaming or something.
Oh shit! I forgot to turn my mic back on.
Oh.
So yeah, I was actually talking that whole time.
Oh no. You gotta start a new stream?
I'm gonna turn the stream off pretty soon, but I wanted. Did you guys hear like any of the clues I gave you for like the game or anything like that?
It's Ninja Gaiden.
It's not Ninja Gaiden.
I'm just kidding.
I can't think. I cannot think of the game. Honestly, I'm not. I know I'm not gonna guess it.
So it's made by Rare and Acclaim, which whittles it down
yeah,
to like maybe 10 games that it could possibly be for the retro Nintendo 64 that few years in the 90s. Huge game, absolutely huge.
It was a huge game at the time.
It was gigantic at the time.
What is it?